Okay, again, thank you so much for joining us today. I'm really excited to talk about the topic I still have some questions, and that is the power of hashtags and how they can affect our business online. Um, so, for many of you who might not, um, oh, I'm sorry, little something like this. We usually see the numerical symbol followed by a word. So what exactly is a hashtag and what is its purpose? So a hashtag serves as a topic of conversation and a way to align a post with similar content and reach a larger audience who is already talking about the topic. So basically, it's a way to unite um, topics that are already being talked about, that are already trending, that are already popular, that are already mentioned more than once. So each social media platform has its own hashtag culture. For example, Instagram and Twitter are the leading platforms that use hashtags, that use multiple hashtags. It's really popular in Instagram and in Twitter to use maybe a little more than three, five, because it create hashtags are specifically created to connect people. I mean, in every social media channel, but specifically in some channels, hashtags work a little different. For example, in Facebook has a functionality that lets you search up different posts by hashtags. So on Facebook, it's not advised statistically to use more than one per post. Facebook is not the place where you want to use 10 different hashtags at the same time. Um, and with the functionality, this is basically Facebook. So if you go to Facebook and you look up a hashtag, for example, today, previously, I wanted to look up today's Cinco de Mayo, so I want to see what's popular, what are people talking about on Facebook about Cinco de Mayo. Oops. I'm gonna look up Cinco de Mayo, and as you can already see, it's a hashtag that's already popular. I mean, you can look it up over here in the search bar, and you can look up different topics on Facebook, and so Facebook will automatically use what's popular, what's trending in your friends and within other posts, public posts. Okay, so as you can see, we can already see that special in Zermat International Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayo, we have videos that are specifically dedicated to Cinco de Mayo. So remember, the hashtag, when we hashtag a certain topic, we're trying to connect with other people and things of that specific topic. And that's how you. So we don't need to use 10 different Cinco de Mayo hashtags when we can just use one and get our point across. Why should you use them when you post content? So why? Why do we use them to cross promote your content? You can find or create a hashtag that represents your brand, your product, or your service and use it in all of your social media accounts. And you can use different things like trending topics, locations, events. You can even search for hashtags in your local area or I'm using an example of the NBA, the National Basketball Association. I know this has nothing to do with the makeup industry, but I just really they are a brand, a company that is really good with hashtags. So I use this example of the NBA because every time it's the NBA finals, when it's comes down to teams facing each other off in the final, they use this hashtag NBA finals and it becomes popular and trending on all social media platforms because people are watching it. People are already talking about the NBA. So all this hashtag does is just connect. It connects people who are already talking about that topic under one hashtag. So if I want to know what's going on, I can click that hashtag, whether it's on Instagram, on Facebook, or on Twitter, and I can see what people are saying. So that can be used in our business as well. As Zermat independent business owners, we can find things that people are talking about. For example, this week, that is Cinco de Mayo, and we can use that to our advantage to connect with that topic and create content related to the topic. So since it's Cinco de Mayo week, and I know that today people are out celebrating Cinco de Mayo, probably cooking up recipes, making decorations, even using Cinco de Mayo makeup looks, I can create a post that revolves around Cinco de Mayo, and I can use that hashtag. And so I'm also joining that that trend that's already going on social media. So that's why we should constantly be looking to see what's popular and how can I use this hashtag for my content. How do I know which ones to use? I mean, there's just so many hashtags, there's so many trends. How do I know which one I can use for my business, for my Zermat business? Well, first, it's best to check and search within the social media platform you are using the different hashtags that might be applicable to your or to your topic, and make sure that you're using it in the right way. Sometimes just because we see a hashtag and we think, oh, okay, this week, be yourself is trending. But we want to well, if we see a hashtag that's trending, we want to click on it to see, well, is it talking about be yourself? Like being yourself, literally? Is it talking about a book called Be Yourself? Is it talking about a song called Be Yourself? So we want to make sure that we are investigating and doing our research and actually clicking to see what these trending topics are. For example, today when I went into my Facebook account, these were the topics that were trending: universal health care, North Korea, Delta Airlines. I mean, today, these were the top trends in the morning. Then I went back later on and Cinco de Mayo was there. And so we want to actually use the trending topics that can actually connect to our business. Check the trending list and see how we can use a specific hashtag for our business. So for example, again, I go back to the Cinco de Mayo post because that's actually something that's trending today. And I can use it and I can find a way to relate it to my business, whether I want to make a post about makeup, whether I want to make a tutorial about a Cinco de Mayo look, whether maybe my business has a Cinco de Mayo special or offer or discount. I want to put today, Cinco de Mayo, my business is having 50% off on all lipsticks, red lipsticks. So I want to post that, and I want to use the hashtag Cinco de Mayo. So that way I'm not just connecting to the people who already follow me, but I'm connecting to the entire topic as a whole. How about creating your own hashtag? Should I create my own hashtag, or should I use one that already exists? Well, creating your own hashtag is a great idea. Doesn't necessarily mean that we should do it all the time, because we want to make sure that our followers and hashtag is actually being used and it's getting somewhere. We can't just take any word and hashtag it just because that's what we want to. No, we're actually trying to connect and get somewhere. So instead, sometimes it's better to use existing hashtags or create a hashtag but use it constantly so that people see the topic out of our posts. Sometimes people get confused with hashtags and they literally hashtag every word in their post without really trying to get somewhere. Remember that hashtags are used with the purpose to connect people and for the purpose to make your post pop up in what's already trending. So, for example, this week in our Zermat International page, we had a contest called Viva Glamour. And this contest, we are trying to promote that today our new Zermat brushes come out, and we want to, because we want to celebrate the new launch of our brushes, we held a contest in which everybody could submit a video, a picture of their favorite products or how they use their Zermat brushes daily to use their favorite Zermat products with the hashtag Viva Glamour. We said upload your picture, your video, your tutorial, and use the hashtag Viva Glamour. So when people do that, this is what happens. And so everyone who participated in that jump on that train and see what's already trending and use those hashtags to connect even more people, or we can, and this is what I would suggest if we create our own hashtag. If we're going to choose to create our own hashtag, try to make it a topic that you're going to post about every week so that your followers and your friends and your clients see that you use that topic. It's something that you want to get started. It's something that you want to get trending. So for example, if I'm going to post a special every, let's say, every Friday because it's Friday, and I'm going to do Promotion Friday, where something in my business or my Zermat business or this month's catalog is on promotion. So every Friday I'm gonna post. I'm gonna make a post on my Facebook about a different promotion that's going on in my business. So for example, relating to Zermat, if I was making a post about different makeup, different beauty products that were on promotion that month, every Friday I'm going to post and I'm going to create the hashtag Promotions Friday or Zermat Promotions, or be creative. You want to think of something that catches people's attention. So it can be either Zermat Promotions or Fun Friday or Promotions Friday. So if I'm going to make that a habit every week, then there's a purpose in creating my own hashtag, because I'm already letting my friends know, okay, this isn't just a one-time thing. Every week, every Friday, you can expect to come to my page and see the different promotions that they're on every Friday in my company. And you can buy different makeup on sale. You can buy different beauty products on sale for a discount price. So this is something that's you're trying to connect your followers. You're trying to connect your friends and let them know that this is going to be a topic that you're going to bring up every week. So keep that in mind. Sometimes we can choose to create our own. Sometimes we can choose existing ones. But remember to do your research. So these are just some hashtags. These are just some of the hashtags that we use in can we just try to Spanish? So these hashtags are these hashtags right here are general hashtags that we use for our Zermat independent business. So our corporate company uses these hashtags and we use them on a daily basis or weekly basis, and these are just to give you an idea. If I were you, I would take a picture of these different hashtags, because I know if we're new to the idea of using hashtags for posts, we might be a little bit blank, we might not know where to start. Well, here's a place where you can start. Here are general hashtags that we already created and that we use and that we've seen that independent business owners use constantly. I am Zermat, Zermat Online, Luxury Within Your Reach, Zermat Eleganza, 30th Anniversary Zermat, Zermat International. I'm sorry for all the little red lines. It's when you switch languages, it does that. When you switch languages, it does that. But I want to spell this correctly. You switch from language to language, sometimes it can get a little confusing. But so these are just general hashtags that we already know. Zermat International, Celebration Zermat, Be Authentic, Eleganza Reflex. Okay, so if you want to make a post about, maybe you tried the fragrance, maybe you bought Sweet by Deborah David. Well, we already have a hashtag. It's called Sweet Lady by Deborah. And you can use that hashtag if you see it on our page. Why not use it? This month, these are different hashtags that we've used with different posts. Viva Glamour for the contest. This is the month of Mother's Day, so that's another one that we've used. We constantly use Happy Monday, Thankful Thursday. This month was the month of Thankful Thursday. Motivation Zermat, Zermat Skin, Zermat Beauty, Looking Good with Zermat, 30th anniversary. I said that one already. Social media, Zermat Marketing. These are just a couple hashtags that we've used throughout the month that maybe you can also relate to. And remember, they don't always have to be Zermat hashtags. Sometimes if we want to connect our brand and if we want to connect to other independent business owners and let people know that this is our brand, but sometimes we can expand too and we can use other trending hashtags after doing our research. We are a beauty product company, so I did a little bit of research and I went and I looked up for hashtags that are already popular in the makeup community. So just makeup, beauty trends, be your own boss, woman empowerment, women entrepreneurs, body care, skin care, manicure Monday, summer makeup, spring trends, smoky eye, red lipstick, natural makeup. These are just a couple of topics of hashtags. Remember, hashtags equals topics. Hashtag equal trends. These are already trends, topics, and hashtags people are talking about. So why not use them in our posts? Why not use them for our Zermat independent business? And this applies to any business. If we own any other business, we always want to look at the hashtags that are popular and that are already being talked about within our area. So if we take a picture of this and just kind of we need somewhere to start, if we just need an idea of what kind of hashtags we could be using, this is a place where we can start. So now that we know what are hashtags, what are they used for, how can we use them, and which ones we can use, I want to leave each of you with monthly Zermat goals. And I always like to end every webinar with 3 goals, 2, 1, sometimes 1 to 2, 3 goals that you can take with you and you can use. Because remember, what's the purpose of these webinars? We have these webinars and we have all these different tools that we can use, but if we're not taking the step to actually make a change and use them, then what's the purpose? So this month I want to challenge you to do these 3 things. And if I were you, I'd also take a picture of this so you can remember. So first, visit each Zermat International Facebook page once a week to see what hashtags Zermat is using that week and use one for a post. For example, this week we were constantly using the hashtag Viva Glamour to promote our contest that was called Viva Glamour. So we turned it into a hashtag. So we could have used that hashtag and we could have made our own post this week. That's an example. It was a topic that Zermat International was already using and was already creating, and many other independent business owners were using it as well. So each week, so maybe this week you want to try that. Go into our Facebook pages and see what hashtags we're using and use one for a post that you make. Number 2, look at trending hashtags on social media to see how you can incorporate one for a weekly post on your page. Look on Facebook, look on Instagram, look on Twitter, whatever social media platform you use the most, look to see what's trending relating to and use one. For example, I go back to the same one today because today is Cinco de Mayo. So I already know that people are talking about Cinco de Mayo. I've already seen a lot of posts that have used that hashtag. So today I'm going to make a post about how my Zermat business has a Cinco de Mayo promotion, and I'm going to use the hashtag Cinco de Mayo. Number 3, create a new and meaningful hashtag that you can start using in most of your posts from now on. So this is quite a challenge because I'm challenging you to create your own hashtag. But remember, when we create a hashtag, we're not just throwing the number sign next to any word. No, there has to be a purpose behind it. For example, I created one called My Zermat Tips. I want to create one called My Zermat Tips in which every Monday or every Tuesday or every Friday I share a different tip that I've learned in my Zermat business. It can be a tip, a beauty product tip. It can be a tip for your business and how you can grow. It can be a tip for a personal experience that I've had, maybe a tip or piece of advice I have to give to my fellow friends, family members, and followers. So every Friday, I'm going to post a different tip, my Zermat tip, my Zermat lesson, my Zermat goal, and I can share that with everyone, and they know that every Friday when they see a post of mine that says my Zermat tip, people know, okay, she's giving us a tip, a makeup tip, she's giving us a business tip, she's giving us tips that have helped her that maybe could help me too, whether that's motivation, whether that's for my business, or whether that's for something in beauty, for the products that you sell. So these are 3 simple goals. What I would do is I would try to reach one every week. So the next week, visit the Zermat International page and use the hashtag. Then the following week, I'm going to use a different hashtag that I see trending. It can be any day. Then the week after that, I'm going to create my own hashtag, and I'm going to keep doing it so that every Monday I use I post something and I use the same hashtag. So these are the 3 goals that I want you to try out this month. Remember, what is the purpose of learning something new if we don't set a goal? We set goals so that we can progress and we can keep learning and we can, at the end of the day, create and increase our business. Remember, the whole point of these webinars are to create engagement. I'm sorry, I left the one that is the one value to our business. We want to bring value, and we can do that through engagement, and we want to duplicate our business. So remember, those 3 go hand in hand, and we have to use the tools that we are now given to use online. I know the online world can sometimes seem a little confusing, but if we try to learn something when we put it to practice, I promise that you will see a difference in your online marketing and your online promotions of your business. So this was the hashtag today for how we can use hashtags to promote our business online. Thank you so much for taking the time to join me on this webinar. I invite each of you to send us, post on your Facebook, on your Instagram, or on any social media platform using the hashtag Zermat Online or social media Zermat Marketing, and let us know, what did you think of the webinar? What is something that you learned? What is something that maybe you want to learn in the future? And use those hashtags to connect with us. Sometimes hashtags are a way to connect people, and we're going to go and we're going to look at those hashtags and see, okay, what did people learn? What are people applying, and what do people want to know? So remember, that's the point of hashtags. So that's a little homework assignment that we're going to leave you. Other than that, thank you again. I want to leave this time open for a minute or two just to see if anyone has any questions. Any questions that you guys have about hashtags or about online marketing that you would like me to help you with? Okay, if there aren't any questions, remember that we have, we have these webinars every first Friday of the month. So next Friday of the following month, we are going to have another one, and each time we have different topics related to marketing online, related to promoting your business online. So you can find us here every first Friday of the month. If no one has any questions, that's the end of our presentation, and thank you so much for watching, and we hope to see you next time.